All eyes were on Toronto as the ATP World Tour Masters 1000 Series returned in the shape of the Rogers Cup, Canada's premier tennis tournament. Day one at the Aviva Centre at York University saw a mix of young hopefuls and established stars begin their 2016 campaigns. In the battle of two Croatian stars at different ends of the age gap, it was 31-year-old Ivan Dodig who held the upper hand early on against compatriot Borna Coric.
It's a nice little shot.
But his young opponent displayed some great resilience to establish a foothold in the second set.
Oh, beautiful shot.
With the match all square, 19-year-old Coric began to showcase some of his prestigious talents as he neared a first career win at the Rogers Cup.
Wonderful way to engineer the double break.
The teenager threw in style to set up a meeting with number 5 seed Thomas Berdych.
Well, he thought he'd done it, and he has. And that's a good win from Borna Coric.
Former top 10 player Grigor Dimitrov has endured a frustrating 2016 and slipped to world number 40. And in his opening match in Toronto against Yuichi Sugita, he was again finding the going tough. After Sugita eventually took the opener 7-5, things appeared bleak for Dimitrov as he fell 5-2 down in the second set tiebreak. But an audacious shot by the Bulgarian changed the course of the match.
Can you believe it?
Oh, so nice not to see him hit the hot dog.
A revitalised Dimitrov now had all the momentum, and after getting the match back on level terms, he continued his comeback in the decider. A superb turnaround for the 25-year-old, and fresh hope for a return to form.
Dimitrov survives. That's some win.
Israeli duty sailor started strongly in his first-round contest with the towering number 9 seed John Isner. Trailing by a set, the big man picked himself up in the second.
Oh, come on. What a first volley. What's a little half volley, excuse me.
Isner claimed the second set to take the match the distance, and then began to run away with the match. The American number 1 advancing in 3 sets to book a second-round clash with countryman Ryan Harrison. The number 11 seed Nick Kyrgios took on 17-year-old Canadian wildcard Denis Shapovalov. And the youngster showed no sign of nerves as he more than held his own against his more experienced opponent. The left-hander who'd won the junior Wimbledon event took the opening tiebreak, but Kyrgios used his know-how to level proceedings.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
However, lifted by the fans, the local boy seemed inspired as he once again established a break advantage.
Much better strike there. Nice and positive.
And in his first appearance in the main draw, the world number 370 completed a huge upset win.
Oh, it's a night that Denis Shapovalov will never forget.
I was just trying to focus on, one point at a time, and that's what I always do, and I just tried to treat it like any other match, and of course the fans helped me out a lot. I'm just very happy. I still don't really believe it, but enjoying it right now, but again, I have to focus on my next match.
The final match on Monday saw another Canadian in action as Frank Dancevic met Sam Querrey. The opener went to the tie-break, and despite trailing, Querrey was able to power his way past his opponent. The first set secured, Querrey, the conqueror of Djokovic at Wimbledon, continued his recent good form as he claimed the go-ahead break in the second.
Yeah, he's made it.
The big serving American threw in 2 and could prove a tough nut to crack this week.
Dancevic did his best to frustrate the American, but he'll be delighted to come through that one.
On a first day that saw 3 Canadians make it into round 2, the Rogers Cup was off to a perfect start with the locals on the march.